pro play. Everyone's been seeing what a Barrett's can do, and it's being banned in a lot of games, not just in pro play, but also in the ranked games.
Mhm. And we saw the Barretts become one of the determining factors of the championship game in the MPL Season 6 between Omega and Bren, where they were just trading the Barrett's picks. Like for like 2 or 3 matches, for 3 matches at least. It was just whoever picks Barrett's won the game. And no surprise as to why it's getting banned out here. But now Team Chester have locked in the Johnson with the Esmeralda and the Benedetta. So now the super mobile dashy washy Benedetta now has a ride with her. She now has a car. Maybe that is what they're thinking of doing.
Hey, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Watch out for a Johnson. You know, he could be alone. Or he could have a Benedetta on the back seat. You never know. You gotta just relax and take Johnson ult seriously now. But yes, Brody on the other side means that there's a good carry counter against the Benedetta. Just gonna be to Team Z4pnu whether or not that's gonna be a strong counter. Benedetta can that survive a Benedetta? We've seen in the one game previously that it was difficult for Brody to clean up. So sure about it if that's gonna be the case on this one as well.
Ooh, that's a Natalia pick. Most likely gonna be going to Z4pnu. And we have seen Brody and Benedetta in the same team now. I'm interested to see how they're gonna fare up against one another in one team just having a Benedetta and the other having a Brody, as they're gonna be the main carries usually for their teams, as one's gonna be it seems like that's gonna be a Brody jungling, if I'm not mistaken, and then it's gonna be a Benedetta. The question is, will the Benedetta jungle? Let's find out. We might see the Benedetta in lane this time, actually.
Good point. That's a very, very good point here. I mean, Benedetta this time could be a laner, but no retribution means it's gonna take a while to clear the jungle.
Oh,
there is a lot of retributions inside Team Chester here. What is the plan, my friend?
that is an interesting comp. Okay, so if they are gonna keep those 2 retributions, so you don't have to worry about losing any buffs, I feel like that's them acknowledging the importance of making sure that there's a buff on your Benedetta. So it seems like this Benedetta might. Okay, no, yeah, okay. They're just keeping 1 retribution. Thank goodness, thank goodness. Completely forget everything what I say, and we are finally gonna be seeing Benedetta in lane this time, as Pain is gonna be rocking that Gusion in the jungle.
Oh, it's going to be execute Benedetta. It was Flicker, but he changed it at the last second. It'll be execute Benedetta, and obviously a lot better than Flicker, in my opinion. You don't want an assassin to have a Flicker like that and not be able to clean up your opponent. Oh, the lack of the retribution on the Benedetta, it looks like it's going to be a difficult matchup. But I think that putting Pain on Jungle Gusion, it's not the worst idea. It's a great idea. He's gonna get a lot of the attention of the enemy, maybe while a Benedetta is scaling on the gold lane. Or yeah, I think that's what you want to do, right? That's what you want to do.
And let's see if that is what's gonna happen here, because this Chester, there's a okay, it's a high and dry execute. Gold lane, you're right. It is gonna be going in the gold lane there, and it's gonna be going up against a Uranus. With Avarice, this time execute as well. So we're gonna be able to see now how well does the early game damage of a Benedetta go up against Uranus. If it's fine, then this could potentially be a side lane pick.
Yeah, there you go. Fighting off. Oh! Look at the damage output of the Benedetta right away. You can already tell that this is going to be a very difficult matchup, a lane matchup for Mr. Ellie Gaming. And now Z4pnu, he's trying to see if he can do something here with Natalia. He's level 2. He already has the eye for an eye, but will not be able to use it against too many targets. Will be taken now for first blood by Ellie Gaming.
Overextension there, actually. And that was just stolen. That was a purple buff stolen by Mage.UG. using the flame shot, and he even gets a kill there onto Chaknu's Natalia. My
That
goodness.
was bloody amazing. I gotta say, and right after that gets a kill. Like, yeah, that's how we want to play. Yeah, absolutely. So it's not gonna be focused too much on the Benedetta, which Benedetta needs it. Benedetta needs a lot of free farming time, I think. So if you're not being focused down, that means you'll get more of that farm. So that's a good thing for Benedetta.
And let's see if Mr. V can get away from this. That's a lot of damage coming in. Pain missed the spike, but off somewhere else. That's going to be a kill on the Benedetta and the Johnson. So, this is a rough start here for Chester. He's already 0-2-0, and he hasn't been in lane that much. So compared to Sungit's Uranus, yeah, Sungit's Uranus has a much better progress right now compared to Chester's Benedetta.
Look at this right now. Getting dove in on the bottom side. They're getting a lot of focus on this guy. I mean, I think Team Z4pnu noticed that, you know what, we have to focus this guy, because if we just let him farm, it's the end for us. Right? So they're really going hard onto Chester himself here.
Oh, that's a great abyssal arrow pick off there by Yuji. Taking out Biancake. And yeah, a good thing you pointed out the aggression that Team Z4pnu are just applying that bot lane. They know Chester doesn't have Electo Final Blow yet. And without Flicker, that's like your main flicker for the Benedetta right now.
Exactly. There you go. Z4pnu taken out there really quickly, but Chaknu does an assassination of his own on that Natalia. And he goes invisible once more. Chester is in trouble. Can get dove in really quickly, but Electo Final Blow, will it be up in time? I think it is. And again, there you go. Another one. Chaknu really cleaning up house on the bottom.
And Pain's gonna clean up. Potentially. No, he doesn't. Tom's had that Cauldron Inferno up, able to sustain it. Mage that Yuji, another beautiful Abyssal Arrow there onto Biancake. Sicilian trying to sustain and out damage to Selena, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But somehow, Biancake survives. Z4pnu with the assist, and Biancake even gets the kill onto Yuji. Talk about adding insult to injury.
That is just how you do it. Again, that's the amount of damage you can get from a Sicilian. If you leave it alone for a long time, you know stuff is gonna happen.
Lex, just barely hitting, just scraping the Brody there. As that's a lot of damage by Z4pnu, and we are actually seeing, Z4pnu in the carry role. Oh wait, no, sorry, I was thinking of Chakra. I mixed him up so many times. Mid lane though, Lex bumps right into Biancake. They get revenge there. 4 Mage Dad Yuji, and another kill. Now it's a trade, 1-for-1. Pain gets taken out, and now Biancake got taken out there earlier as Mage Dad Yuji trying to hold on to that mid, but the damage for the Brody, just too much. Abyssal Arrow doesn't land. Here comes the Electo Final Blow. That is a kill on the Benedetta by the Brody. Mega kill there for Chaknu now.
And again, Chaknu is, I think he's gonna start transitioning to the assassin role next season, you think? Yeah, because he plays it so well. Like, what the heck? It's gonna be a big dive in, though, by Lex, by Pain on the Gushin. Surprise, surprise. Big ultimate with a Gushin in the box. That's what you get. V. To go for the kill, but he didn't know Chaknu was there, trying to style point a little bit. Renegade. Where you going, boy? Where you going?
That
Final
is
blow for Chester.
Doing it. So much damage. Oh, good thing he was able to sidestep that. Probably could have taken him out. 1 versus 1. Uranus versus the Benedetta. But here comes Pain for the assist. Shut down on Uranus.
Nicely done there. And again, here comes a surprise once more. Lex, I think he's all alone. He's just trying to scare off the opposition here. And Z4pnu is going to be the one being focused down here on the Brody. And try to see if he can fly out, but does not need it. Takes out Lex Eterna in the end.
And Chaknu gets taken out there by the Benedetta. Electo Final Blow delivers the final blow to take out that Natalia. And now Team Z4pnu looking to see if they can build out of this lead, or will Team Chester somehow hold on and turn it around? Missed Abyssal Arrow. And Renegade, oh my goodness, the damage
Oh,
from the torn apart memory of Brody. Man, oh man.
that is just how you do it. And this looks like it's going to be an even fight here. So far, Team Z4pnu is ahead. But Team Chester, they're picking up the heroes that they can do. Z4pnu trying to see if he can get someone. Alongside Sungit, this is very confusing. Pain going to be able to make it out in time, but Yuji is the one going to suffer instead. Oh, actually, the Pain goes down as well.
And now Team Zap see if they can break this mid lane turret. That Benedetta is going to be there. Let's see if he has enough tools to defend it. But look at the damage coming out from Sungit. Misses the Phantom Slash. Trying to get it with the Ionic Edge. Here comes Electro Final Blow just to clear out the minion wave. And I think, yes, he'll be able to clear out the waves. But Lex doesn't arrive there on time. Jeepney a little bit too late. Too many stops. And Lex could pay the price for being just a little bit too late there. Missed Abyssal Arrow. And Team Z4pnu are running wild right now.
Just realized it's a pink jeepney. Am I seeing this right?
It's pink?
Pink? Or am I colorblind? I don't know. It's just a small thing that my mind is looking at here. Anyway, yes, we are now at 2K gold lead for Team Z4pnu. And they're catching up, man. They're catching up. And they're making sure that Chester on the Benedetta does not get enough kills for him to be relevant in the game. And Jay gonna be chased up as well. It's Sungit taking up a lot of hits here. Belly Gaming, but that's a 4v1. There's no way you're gonna survive that, but Renegade falls on top lane as well.
And it is actually pink. Rockhart, we just noticed it now, or you did earlier. A zap. The damage is real now, right now for the Brody. Z4pnu showing that he can rock that marksman, the latest hero, right before Benedetta comes out on November 7th. That is the US right now, and we're seeing the potential of the Brody. Look at that damage!
Dude, that is just so much damage right now from that Brody. But will be taken out there. Again, this is why you pick the Gushin. Any big threats like the Brody, you got a tool, you got a sure hit way of stunning them, and you got the damage. But again, still going to be a lot. It's still going to be an uphill climb here for Team Chester. Remember, Chester is still 1-6-3 on this Benedetta. He's quite low, so his gold is also just not healthy enough to fight right now.
Oh, Z4pnu and Chester just crossing paths. Don't do anything with it though. It's Z4pnu.
He
Yes,
missed with a
spot on.
sword spike. He's going to be fine.
Missed it. Sungit diving in right onto Pain, but Pain's really mobile. That Uranus is eating up a lot of damage, though this could buy a lot of time for Team Chester to turn it around. But here comes the Falling Star Moon, everything getting thrown out as Team Chester seems to have found a win with Mr. V and Sungit going down.
And that is a double. Absolutely beautiful. Coming in, Team Chester, they're going to be able to... It's going to be an uphill climb, but they're actually close on the gold. Like 1,000 gold behind. Team Z4pnu, they can turn it around with one kill.
See if they will. That Brody is super fed right now. 7-3-7. Lex looking for that Brody. Really far though. You're not gonna get it. Oh, well, senses it. He's at the purple buff. Misses it by just a little bit. Ooh, who's gonna make the first mistake here?
I'm literally holding my breath when Lex goes in for a drive. I don't know who he's gonna hit. It looks like it's gonna be top lane, gonna be focused on here by Team Z4pnu. Bot lane gets taken out by Chester himself, and the dive in. Lex and Pip, deadly combo takes out two from Team Z4pnu. A stun into the Sicilian, but the damage is real from Z4pnu this time. Brody definitely doing a lot.
Falling Star Moon connects from Renegade. All of this was started by the Lexpress. Z4pnu sidestepping the Abyssal Arrow. Pain Flakes coming in. The spike hits. But it's Z4pnu turning it around and taking out the Gushin. 9-3-7 right now for this Brody that seems to just be taking away not only parts of the health, but the soul and spirit of whoever he hits.
Exactly. Now Z4pnu though, he's having problems getting out on the map. He's getting caught by Renegade of all people. And because of that, Team Z4pnu is still being relegated to just stay around their jungle area.
How the hell did Lex find that? That's another opening found there by Team Chester Sang, but Lex doesn't have the follow-up or the help. And he gets taken out. Team Z4pnu punishing him. That seems to not have been the best time for Lex to actually find someone miraculously.
And that was a pretty big oopsie there from Lex. Not much of a backup, or actually there was backup, but they could not fight. They didn't have the capacity to fight at that point. They were out of position. There were so much obstacles that they needed to get into before they could reach their target. And now even Pain is having a hard time chunking out play gaming here.
And Team Chester, though, despite them still holding on here, and yeah, that was one big mistake by Lex. If they can just get to take down that Brody, it could be really big for them. It could be the opening that they want as they secure another kill.
Go another one. Go for the easier targets. That is what they're trying to do. It looks like there is going to be a different plan here on the top side. But Chester, he's the focus. Getting a lot of Brody hits. All those abyss marks are really hurting. In the end, it will be a disengage. But looks like Bianchi's going to be the one who get caught up here.
Renegade, good use of the falling star moon. Is going to be able to zone out Sungit, but for how long? As Z4pnu's Brody is there, that really hurts as Team Chester tries to secure this Lord. Who's going to be able to take it? Falling Star Moon missed, but that's already off cooldown? Okay. Seems like we could see a third Falling Star Moon in a row as Lex bumps into Z4pnu, but Z4pnu gets a takeout. That Johnson and vice versa. So no main damage here for Team Z4pnu, and that's actually just Mr. V left. This could be the turnaround. Team Chester have an open path to the Lord right now.
I think so too. Right now, there are only 3 members alive from Team Z4pnu. So this Lord is going to be an easy take here. And no contradiction at all. Lord will be going to the blue. Chester, he can do a lot here. Look at the damage output. It's really beautiful to watch. Even with Quadrant Inferno activated, you can't duel against Benedetta.
Wow, we just saw the power and the ability of a Benedetta to duel, and that's one of the things I was really looking forward to in this All-Star match. Once we saw this, is just how well Benedetta can duel. Because if she can handle that duels well, those duels well. That means more and more we might be able to see Benedetta in the side lanes if used in the pro scene, not just in the jungle that everyone's thinking of because of the kit that she has. Seems like it could be a viable pick. Not right now, though. We haven't seen that completely be a possibility as we're proceeding. Actually, Chaknu split pushing in the top.
Yeah, I mean, it's different to look at a hero and just look at the skills. Say this is how you play it, right? That you have to watch it in the actual game. In a regular game like this, in a regular 5v5 with a draft, you have to look at how it interacts with enemies as well before you can kind of gauge it better. That's exactly what happened here. There are so many different ways that you can play this hero. Right now, though, be a lot of assassinations happening. That's 2 down for Team Z4pnu. Renegade is overextending his welcome a little bit, so that will be Chester has to exit as well. And these are teammates, and they are trying to see if they can still survive here. Chester's still alive, and the dive in means another kill into the Sicilian.
Great backline dive there, opened up by Lex, but Sung and Mr. V, that's the tankiest and most sustained heroes here of Team Z4pnu, with the damage from the Electro final blow seems to be a lot. Pain and Chester, they might just be doing it. Sungit is the last one standing. Sungit actually got a triple kill, and it's just Pain left in the map, but he can't end the game right now. A crazy trade from those two teams.
Not going to be enough for them to end the game, but again, they did a pretty good job in getting gold. And that's a pretty big gold lead. That's around 4,000 gold lead at 15, 16 minutes in the game. Z4pnu's being the focus here on the Brody. He is super strong. Again, he's not always going to be that way. Still have a lot of assassination potential coming in from Team Chester. You have that Gushin. have that Selena. As long as those hit, I think Chester on the Benedetta will be able to do a lot here.
Yeah, one good catch from either of those two with good follow up from Team Chester could just be enough. You take out the Brody, you increase your chance of winning from 40 to like 80% here. Almost catching out Chaknu. Pain though, dancing around. Lex coming in! That's gonna be a crash there onto Z4pnu's Brody, and they might have just found the opening that they were looking for! The flame shot from Mage Dad Yuji! Who's your daddy now? Team Z4pnu loses 2, and this could be Team Chester's path to victory.
That is basically it. That is just how you do it. Got 2 down, you got 3 down actually. And that should be the cleanup. That should be the finish.
That is it. Or is it just yes? Yes, it is. Team Chester, the turnaround. Not yet completed, but it is there. Mega kill for Pain. Wipeout. Team Chester takes game number 2.